I want to share with you guys a secret, like the secret sauce that we use to up level in our business. So definitely this is going to be some information that you want to listen to. Okay, first let me start off by sharing a story with you guys. So back in 2016, it was one of the worst tax seasons in our business, guys. I was just getting ready to have my second child, and at the time we had 3 tax preparers under us in our business, and we were doing pretty good because they were top producers, so we were making pretty good money. But all of a sudden, right before the tax season was about to start, 2 of those tax preparers decided to part ways. And it kind of had a devastating impact on our business, okay? Because the money that we thought we were going to generate, we didn't generate because we were no longer receiving a percentage of those monies. And we didn't have the time because the tax season was just about to start. So we didn't have the time to actually recruit and train new tax preparers. And so we just barely scraped by, guys. We barely had enough to pay our household expenses and the office expenses. And we really just had to sit there and look at each other like, wow. And then the worst part is that we were just about to have another child, so we were like, we have to do something in our business. Things cannot continue this way. So even though this was the lowest amount of money we ever made in our business, ironically, we spent the most amount of money on coaches and self-development that year. Okay, we were pushed like our back was against the wall, and we were fighting for our livelihood. There was no way I could go back to a 9-to-5 when I knew the type of money I could make doing taxes in 4 months. So it wasn't even an option. So we just dipped into our savings and just threw money at coaches. He got a coach, I got a coach. I was reading books, I was listening to podcasts. We were all about building our business that year. And so in addition to a lot of strategies that we teach about how to build a winning tax business, I learned something that completely changed my life, and I want to share with you guys today. That is how you can outsource tasks in your business overseas for pennies on a dollar. All right? So before I found out about this, and I found out about all of this from a little book called The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. And in that book, he basically talks about how you can work less in your business and actually generate more money. And a lot of his premise is because you can outsource a lot of your tasks to people overseas for pennies on a dollar. And it was one of those things I didn't really believe it, so I experimented on myself. So in addition to doing some of the other stuff he mentions, he says you can go and live overseas to places like Thailand or Mexico or I think he said Brazil, different places where the American dollar is stronger than their currency. You can actually live like a millionaire without having $1 million. And so we tested by going actually to Thailand. We went there for 1 month in 2017, and we realized wow, we were making it didn't cost a lot of money. We actually stayed in what's it called? I don't know, a nice resort place where we were actually the only ones there. There was a pool. We had massage therapists to come by and give us private massages. We were able to just do so much, and it didn't cost us nearly as much as it does here in America. But anyways, that's for another video. The best thing about it was that we figured out that we can outsource overseas for $3 to $6 an hour and get big work done in our business. So what did we outsource? Number one, we hired a virtual assistant. All right. at first we thought that there might be a communication barrier because, we actually found these people from the Philippines. And I was worried, like, would they be able to understand me? Would the communication be off? How would that be? But I'm here to tell you guys that it actually completely transformed our business. So our virtual assistant was able to write blog posts for us. And what does that mean? The more that you're writing blog posts that comes on your website, and if you don't know what a blog post is, if you have a website, or if you ever seen a website and they have articles on there, those are called blog posts. And people do those blog posts because it helps with your search engine optimization on Google. So what that means is, let's say somebody is coming on Google and they're searching for tax services in Cincinnati, Ohio. And let's say your business is in Cincinnati, Ohio. If you have blog posts on your website, Google is going to show them your website before they show them another tax preparer's website who doesn't have blog posts. So it's going to help you stay at the top of the list in Google. So she was able to do those blog posts for us that helped with that helped us attract more clients. She was also able to do things like we wanted to do interviews for a podcast and speaking events. She was able to take information and just email people and let them know about what we did, and that we would love the opportunity to speak to their audience. So it also helps you grow your brand that way. She was also able to post in Facebook groups for us. So during the tax season, while we're busy helping clients and helping our team members, she was still going in Facebook groups promoting our tax business. So that was just a few of the things that she was able to do for us. It only cost $3 per hour for us to hire her in our business, okay? So that's wonderful. Now, if you hire somebody here in the U.S., they're going to want between $12 to $20 per hour to do that. So this is something that's going to be affordable for you to do, and they're still going to be delivering a great service for you. Another type of worker we hired was a graphic designer. Now, if you're trying to build a brand, graphic design is very essential because you want your brand to be professional and to stick out. So our graphic designer did things like made social media templates for us so that when we're posting, it has our logo on there and it all looks professional with the brand colors. He also created banners for us so that when we go to events, we have banners with our actual logo and business information right on the banner, so we look even more professional. Also our website. So he would handle our website anytime we needed a new sales page or anything on our website. He was able to take care of that for us. Again, $3 per hour, okay? And it's really, really top-notch, high-quality graphics. So that is very important as well. And a third type of assistance we hired or outsourced was a cold caller. Now, a cold caller as in we gave her a calling list to call that we purchased from someone else, that she would call businesses and individuals and let them know about our tax service, and then ask them if they needed assistance with taxes. And I will go ahead and be transparent here and say that that is one that I probably would not recommend from the Philippines. Why? Because when people answer the phone and they hear a foreign accent, they automatically associate that with sales, and so they just hang right up. And so, while VA and graphic designer is definitely something that will help your business, the cold caller you might want to get from the US, because we didn't really find that to be much of a benefit for us. But when we had that VA and that graphic designer in our business, we were paying about $60 per month for them to do those services, and our revenue increased by about 43% that year. So even though we were, having that help, it's like the money that we paid, just $60 per month to have a VA, to have somebody writing blogs for you, to have somebody doing requesting for podcasts, to have somebody posting in groups, for having somebody doing your templates for you. It sets you apart from everybody else because you're building your brand, but you're doing it on a budget. Who doesn't have $60 per month to actually build your business, right? And so we actually just wrote a book, the Taxpreneur's Secret Guide to Outsourcing. That is going to be out at the end of this month. I will go ahead and put a link in the description of this bio so that you can order a copy. If you would love to have outsource help in your tax business, guys, I'm telling you, you want to get this book. All right, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to find your own VA and your own graphic designer. I'm going to walk you through it step by step. So number one, what website do you go on to find them? Number two, I'm going to show you how, what your ads look like when you're going, and posting. Number three, I'm going to show you how to read them all out. And number four, I'm going to show you how you can actually get work done in your business while you're still making a decision on who to hire. So you definitely want to get the book for that. We also have a course that is going to be coming out at the end of this month about how to monitor your outsourced people once you get them. So once you have your virtual assistant and your graphic designer, how do you actually communicate with them? What systems you use to stay on top of your project management? And we're also going to walk you down the entire step of, from getting the task, getting the outsourced person to actually paying them what you need to do. So definitely be on the lookout for that. So I hope this video was valuable to you guys. I just wanted to share, the secret sauce that we use in our business. This is also something that we share in TIM, the Tax Entrepreneur Mastermind. So you can definitely take advantage and get in that as well. I will be back next week, guys, with another tax tip. I hope you enjoyed this and you guys have a wonderful day.